Hey everyone, Kate's 2 cents. This will be number 4 now, so moving along. Going to make this one short tonight. I say that every time, but this one will be shorter. Just got done with the gym, so sorry about the appearance. But yeah, so I'm pretty tired today, but it was a very great day. Probably a huge turning point in a long time for me, just as far as some things that I've been working on. So I was super happy today, smiling from ear to ear. So more to come on that. And then, yeah, just a long day, still had work, in between. Still had to get the workout in, had to run errands after work, so I was pretty booked. So I'm ready for bed. Boys are here, as you can probably hear. So I got them a couple new bones. They're going to town, or fighting over the same one out of the 2 bones. They tend to do that too. So they are nearby. So just finished off my snack, I guess. I didn't really have dinner. I had some raspberry salsa and chips, so that was pretty tasty. Dinner of champions. Nope, it's really just when you're single. You don't like to cook, so I'm trying to figure out ways to find recipes that I like. So if you have any suggestions for just one person, I don't care if I can make it and it lasts me a few days. That's fine. I can portion it out. But if you have any suggestions on easy recipes that are quick, but still pretty healthy, I'm trying to be good. Even though I just have like the chips and salsa, I did have one little piece of chocolate. I'm telling myself once it's gone, it'll be gone. I'm not going to buy anymore. And then I'm finishing it off with my hot tea and airborne, which I do suggest airborne right now, especially with all the germs. But I really do like that stuff. So doing that before I go to bed is my little regimen, and I will knock out like a baby. Anywho, enough about my routine now that you know. Tonight I'll really just touch on quickly about, and I guess from today, just because I had it was a really packed day, but it didn't feel that way like they've usually felt before. And I really think that's because I've taken time to kind of sit back and really decide where my energy is going to go, whether that's positive or negative energy. So where am I going to place that energy, and where I'm going to direct my more productive, positive energy at the same time. So, example, I'm at work, and I know I have like 10 things that I need to get done this week. It's probably more than that, but I have a heavy to-do list, so you just have to prioritize based on the deadline. What do I need to get in first? What's priority? Stuff like that. So as far as, where do I put my stress? Well, I know that I'm more than capable to get them done. So I will prioritize my list and be realistic at the same time. So again, be self-aware. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. And I'll get to what I can get to. And that'll be okay. Old Kate used to have to do everything on her list until it was done. And I would not literally sit down until it was done. But sometimes you just have to let things go and know that you have tomorrow and you can get it done then. So, again, kind of picking where you put your stress. So is it really worth me sitting here getting all rustled up that I'm not going to get all 5 things done today? Probably not, because that's not going to help me get them done. And yeah, it just won't help you get them done. And you're just going to then build your blood pressure, get all rustled up for what? So yeah, again, kind of redirecting your stress. I even took phone calls, and I don't as much, it's not my main role like I used to. But with customers, you'd have those tougher calls. Get through the call. You'll move on to the next one. And it's easier said than done, especially when I'm more of an emotional person. So some of the tougher calls were hard for me. Not that I took it personally, but it was still, I'm a human being on the phone. So I've tried to help my coworkers and peers and, just take a breather. I get it. It's annoying. Sometimes systems don't work or whichever, but you'll get through it. And some things are necessary to stress about, some aren't. And that's different for everyone, because you can't say that something that stresses me out may not stress you out. So I get that. But really just to sit back, be self-aware, and say, is this really worth me stressing out? Or can I maybe put this energy elsewhere? And again, that'll kind of lead to the outlets. Other point is just directing your energy. So what I feel that I'm doing, which I would encourage you to think about, is like for me. So yes, I was super negative last year for a certain period of time. I was in a pretty dark place. I felt like everything was going to crap. And then when things would actually pick up and I'd be doing really well, I'd go back to crap. Because one negative thing can trump 10 positives or whatever number you want to put to it. But I don't care. I would have a really great day. I feel like I did so much stuff and then one thing would happen and I'd be like, oh my gosh, everything's terrible. And, it depends how you look at it. But I feel that through my experiences and my mindset now, I want to try and even relay or give back that positivity through my outlets like this. Exhibit A. So doing the vlogs or, video journaling, whatever you want to call it. Or, just kind of passing that on, or at least trying to create more of that positive environment for others when they may be struggling. So I'm trying to, I always try to put myself in their shoes as best I can, relate, and then just level with them. I'll still be honest, but, think of a time where I was in that place and what I would want someone to do for me. So I've just made sure to be aware of that and try to pay it forward, pay it back, contribute what I can. So that's really been my focus. I'll be a couple minutes shy, but yeah, I would just think on again, where are you directing your energy, whether it's positive or negative, and just really think about, is that maybe you just, we need our day. Maybe you just need a day. Maybe you just need a minute. I totally get it. Sometimes I have my day and people know, you would know, probably all on my face. I'm trying to do well at fixing my face, as far as what I express, and that happens. But I think reflection is huge. And then again, just be mindful of others, and always think about that, we all go through things, and maybe what you can do based on what you've been through or something you've experienced. So I will leave it at that for tonight. Thank you again for watching. I really appreciate everyone who's watching and subscribed so far. Again, please leave me feedback or any topics. Again, you can even leave me recipes. I'm totally looking for some good recipes for one person, kind of small portion, if you can, but something healthy to a degree. And honestly, I'd kind of like it if it makes more than one meal, because that'll last me and I won't have much downtime, which again, more to come, but I will be pretty busy for the start of the year. But I'm super excited. It's totally a good busy. So yeah, I can't wait. More to come. I'll leave it at that for today. But thank you again for watching. It's Kate's 2 cents, number 4. So I'll see you tomorrow for number 5, and have a good night.